I actually agree with what this MAGA Trump supporter has written on the screen of his video. I agree. One day Trump will be gone. And history will remember who stood with him and who stood against him. History will remember people like you who stood by a man who oversaw the largest expansion of federal powers in our lifetime, maybe in the history of the country, who tried to militarize and federalize independent cities in this country, which is fascism. History will remember people like you that stood by that. And history will remember people like us who stood against it. History will remember people like you who stood by while Donald Trump turned a Gestapo-like police force loose on American streets to round up people and put them in concentration camps. You will be remembered alongside the folks in Germany who stood by and allowed the Nazis to commit their atrocities. That's the same vein of people that you will be remembered by. Or people in the South who stood by and watched their neighbors make money off of slave labor. Those are the people that you are going to be remembered with. You are going to be remembered forever and ever as the people who defended a pedophile. You are forever going to be known as the people who said, hey, you know what? I don't know. Maybe it's all fake. You're turning your back on children that were trafficked to people like Donald Trump. You're goddamn right history is going to remember that shit. They're going to remember every one of you fascist, pedophile-defending motherfuckers who stood by and allowed Nazi-like tactics to overrun this country. You're goddamn right history is going to remember. Every fucking one of you. And years from now, when you or your family members try to stop the history of this time from being taught in classrooms, people like my kids are going to be there to remind you of what actually happened. When you guys try to whitewash history from this bullshit, like you're trying to do with things that happened with African American people in this country, we will make sure that there's a generation of people there to make sure your bullshit lies don't become the new norm in this country. You're goddamn right history is going to remember you motherfuckers.